See, listen, there is no speaking in tongues about it. Man is a tripartite being. 3. Man is a spirit. He lives inside the body, the flesh, and he possesses a soul. The day you gave your life to Christ, it was your spirit that experienced regeneration, not your body. So in Romans 12, if you read from verse 1 to verse 2, verse 1 talk about you presenting your bodies as living sacrifice. Then verse 2, he said, transform your mind, be ye renewed by transforming your mind. How do you transform your mind? Because your mind cannot be born again, because of the Adamic nature in you. That is why when you give birth to a child, that child has never seen you insult anybody. That child has not been taught by anybody to sin, but that child can say, Mama Waka. Not because that child saw somebody do it. It's because of the Adamic nature. So Paul says in Romans 12 verse 2, he says, be ye renewed by transforming. The word transforming talk about process. It's a process. Are you listening to me? Life to Christ. Is it not so? You are baptized with the Holy Ghost. Is it not so? You speak in tongues. Is it not so? Does this stop you from speaking Kikuyu? Does this stop you from speaking Luo? Does this stop you from speaking Kamba? You still speak your local dialect, even though that you are born again. Since you became born again, does it stop you from eating? Does it stop you from taking your bath? It doesn't stop you. Because what happened the day you gave your life to Christ is called the regeneration of your spirit. It was your spirit that became born again, not your body and not your mind. So you still think negative. That is why somebody can be born again in the church and the person is still smoking. The difference is that a child of God is not committed to sin. A child of God that is born again, that have confessed Jesus Lord, falls into sin. Agree with me that there are many things. Paul in Romans 7 was making confession, but Paul ensured that he used theological terms so that those without will not understand. What did Paul say? Paul made us to understand in Romans 7 that the things I wish to do, I am not able to do them. And the things I wish not to do, I found myself doing them. And Paul is so wise that he never, because if Paul has written them, the young generation of ministers who have refused to go under training, under fathers to learn the gospel, will take advantage of it and use it as an excuse for their weakness. You will see somebody living a useless life and they say it is weakness. Paul, what were the things you wanted to do that you could not do? Paul, and what were those things you were doing that you didn't want to do? Ladies and gentlemen, there is something called the invisible controlling force. There are people that are anointed to lie. If they lie, even Satan himself will be surprised. That is why not everybody with innocent face is innocent.